Hello everyone. Today we will see what is competitive programming. And solve a simple problem of it. So competitive programming is nothing but just like chess, where we compete with others in the form of programming. So there are some problems you need to solve them in time and have a nice solution of it or nice program better than your opponent. And the overall winner is dependent on time taken to write the program and efficiency of your program. The winner is defined on these terms. So there are various platforms, just like chess. We have different apps on Android to play chess and compete online. But one of most favorite is chess, where we have rankings and all that stuff. So in computer programming, we have same thing. There are various platforms, but most well known is Codeforces. So there we have different. Let me show you Codeforces. So this is Codeforces. There are competition every time. Just you can take participating in competition. Every time there are competition going on, and here is top rated players, their ratings. And contributors means those who take exams or those who form questions, we can say. Yes. So here we have problem sets. We are going to solve a simple problem. This problem is it is random one. Let's solve somewhat simpler form. This is the difficulty. So 2000 is a difficult one. So basic one is I think so 800. So let's solve some basic problems. We can choose this green arrow to see the most solved problems. So these are some most solved problems. So today we are going to solve this theta square problem. Watermelon problem is easy. Way too long words. Way too long words. You can solve those. Those are interesting one. So today we are going to solve theta square. So after clicking on theta square, we'll see a problem statement. So this is the problem statement. This one is problem statement, and here we have input and output. So we will give input to our program, and our program will the output. So let's read first the problem statement. So here it is given a theta square, uh, which is rectangle of side n and m meters, and we have flagstones. Flagstones are nothing but tiles, what we call tiles, which is square 1 of side A. So we have theta square of rectangular. We need to fill this theta square with the flagstones, which are of the form in the form of square. So they are given that if the we have to find the number of flagstone required to cover the whole theta square. We have input here n and m, which are nothing but sides of rectangular our theta square, and a is the side of our flagstone. So we have input. Here example is given. Input 664, where 6 and 6 are nothing but side of the rectangles, and 4 is the side of a square. So number of flagstone to cover the rectangular of side 6 and 6 with square of side A is output. We have 4. The answer is 4. So we need to make a program. In its program, if you give the input 6 space 6 space 4, we will get out of 4. So you have to make this program. So first let's see the logic. There is no logic, I think. So just some few maths, basic math. So let's see. So first let's have example, a rectangular um, of vertical length of, let's take 3 and 4, and we have our flagstone, which we need to cover this whole rectangle with one by one. Let's take easier one, one by one, one of side 1 and 1. So if we see by common logic, we'll horizontally we total square we need is 4. So we need total 4 square of 1 1 1 1. So total we need 4, actually 4 square to cover vertically. And suppose we have 4 let's just see, suppose 1 2, 3 and 4. It's accurate here. So we totally need 4 to fill it horizontally. And if you see this tree first we filled, so horizontally we need 3. This one is first one. Again here will come 1 of 4, 4, 4, and last one with 4, 4, 4. So total we have vertically we have 4 into, and horizontally we have 1, 2, 3, 3 strips. So 3. Total number of square we have 12. So we need 12 to fill this hole. So 1 and 1 square of side 1 is easy problem. Let's move forward, and we have to derive a general formula for solving all the cases. So this case was easy. So let's move on next case where we have rectangles. So let's assume we have a rectangle of side 4 and 3, and we have a square. This is our flagstone of yes, of length of side 2. If you see logically, horizontally, we need 2 such square to fill it horizontally. So it will come, so this is 2, suppose. This much length will be covered by our square, but here 1 meter is remaining. So to cover this 1 meter, we need to add again 1 square to cover it fully, which will be upside 2. So it will overflow, but overflow is allowed in our problem. So total, if we divide it horizontally, which is 4 divided by 2, we will have 2. So horizontally, we need 2 such square to fill it horizontally. One here and one here. But in vertically, we need 2. So how to find? Suppose we do 3 divided by 2, which is nothing but 1 by 5. 1.5 to convert this 1.5 int, we'll get 1, which is not our answer. At least we need 2 to cover it horizontally. One here and one here to cover it horizontally. So two we need it horizontally and 2 we need vertically. So total we need 4 square to cover it fully. But by doing simple division, we don't get the answer. You can also do, suppose it is, if the you can in program you can add a if condition. If the division is in, suppose we have reminder after division, you can add plus 1, which is nothing but 2. 2 and this 2 into 4 we will get. But without adding, you can do this by doing this method. But we need to today we are going to find a general formula. There is a general formula for solving such cases. So let me tell you the general formula and the same one. Let's take new slide. We have 4 and 3, and we have a square of 2. So the general formula is in the general formula. Just here 3, whenever there is an odd number and we have side of even number, there is a problem. In duration, we will get in point. So let's just minus 3 minus 1. Let's do minus 1 from 3. Minus 1, which is nothing but 2. And now divide 2 by side of the square. 2 divided by 2, nothing but 1. And lastly add 1. This is a simple method. So we'll get answer 2, which is right answer. At least we need 2 to fill it vertically. And if you see the horizontally, 4 first minus 1, which is 3, then divided by the side of the square 2, which is 1.5. After converting into int form, we'll get 1 plus 1 2, which is right. So 2 into we'll get answer 4, which is right answer. So this is a simplest method. In all cases, this method will work. We'll do this to cover the overflow, and we can use if also in first time at in before previous I told you can use if to cover this overflow, but this is a simple one. Suppose in general we can write, suppose we have the rectangular of length n into m and a square of length l. So the formula for number of square to fill this rectangle is simple one. See, first we are seeing we are doing subtraction, minus 1 from the length of rectangle. So let's do n minus 1 divided by, we are doing the side of square, which is a. And lastly we are adding 1. So this is for dividing a square in horizontally. For vertically we are going to multiply, same for m minus 1 divided by a plus 1. So we'll get the answer. So this is the general formula. You can use the general formula and put in your program. You can solve it. You can submit your answer also. After writing program, you can in status or in submit you can submit your answer. So first choose your language. In my case, I'll choose C. We can write your program, or we can choose file where you have written your program, and please see here the answer. And if you have any problem, you can check the author's answer. So from here we can choose the compiler. So I'm writing the program in C. So just write your program. So we have int n, m, and a. So just take the input. And our calculation, let's do that calculation in long. Sometime the value can be in millions. So our general formula, which was n minus 1 divided by a minus 1 into m minus 1 divided by a minus 1. In default, in C, the expression is solved in the format in int, and then the whole value is stored in long. So the multiplication of suppose n minus 1 divided by a minus 1 minus 1, this thing is done in the form of, suppose we take n and a as long, and we solve the, but here 1 is considered as int, so we have to form this one in the form of long, constant value long in the form of long int. So we generally add long here. You will learn this in, if you solve more problems, we'll get to know that whenever there is a large multiplication of large number, take constant values as long also. So this whole value is stored in the long int. We need to print this step. Print, submit this. Just check if everything is right. Oh, I think our general formula was plus 1. Here it should be plus 1. Now we can submit this. So the code process will check our answer for every input. So my answer is accepted here. You can see accepted. You can choose check your. So first input was 664, output was 4, right? Input was 6. So if we see downside, ninth one, the input is very long. So that's why we use long. Uh, Not long also long. And expression also we need to write one LL. So thank you. This was all. You can solve the different problems with those some are easy. So from today onwards, I am going to post everyday one interesting, not interesting, but everyday one problem which will go on increase difficulty level will go on increasing. Thank you. So let's submit our program first. Let let us write the program. We can write the program on same website. So go and submit.